Any given Saturday night in Caddo, Oklahoma, you're hard-pressed to find a parking space. Blame that on the music showcase known as the Caddo Opry. A real toe-tapping good time for the dozens that turned out when we dropped by, and even some dancing in the aisles. On this night, behind the drums is Alex Baker, who keeps rhythm for these pickers. After a while, Alex changes instruments and suddenly becomes the star of the show. His talents on the violin, or fiddle, aren't the only thing that make Alex truly special. He's a senior in high school this year, has plans for college at Southeastern, and even works part-time at a machine shop. It's a place he gets to by walking, about a mile from his house, and that's part of what makes Alex Baker an amazing individual.
I walk around Caddo all the time, and everyone's like, how do you do it? I walk down Main Street, I say, yeah, it's kind of fun walking around dodging cars. They're like, dude, that truck was like that far from you. I'm like, I know. Never been hit yet.
But what has his friends worried is the fact that he's blind.
It's kind of hard to explain. You know how your appendix is there? Sure. You know it's there, but it does stuff, and we don't know what it does, but it's there.
It is said that when one of your senses isn't there, the other four are heightened. That's certainly true for Alex's ear for music. In addition to his amazing talents, his life story is just as gripping.
I was born in St. Petersburg, Russia. About 2 pounds, and I got pneumonia, and they said, you're going to die. And they wrapped me in a blanket, changed a diaper, or put a diaper on me or something. And I lived. I'm here now.
Alex was featured in a newspaper article after being sent to the United States for eye surgery. Doctors had hoped to try to restore his vision. That's when Jim and Vesta Baker learned of the little boy who eventually became their son. Although the surgery wasn't successful, Alex's lack of sight hasn't kept him in the dark about anything.
When he was learning to speak English, I could hardly read him a story because he wanted to know all the words.
On Sundays, he plays in front of the congregation his dad leads at First Baptist Church Caddo. And there's the occasional Saturday night at the Caddo Opry. Then there's schoolwork and after school, FFA projects, show pigs, and of course his part-time job. All part of the life of an amazing young man who's already seen more in 17 years than some people see in a lifetime.
I think there's a plan in my life or something, I don't know. But since I'm blind, there's a plan somewhere in my life for me being blind.
What do you think that plan is?
I don't know, something to deal with my music somehow.
I hope that he does what God wants him to do, and I hope that he is very happy, and I'm hoping for him to find a wonderful life partner and have a family, and we'd all like for him to be famous.
And that's Texoma Tales from Caddo, Oklahoma. I'm Charlie Haldeman, First News.